That's when you beat us.
Yeah, we beat you the next day.
Because, like, so right when it turns 12, I should click this.
If you want to go live now, we're chilling, yeah. I'll go live on Instagram.
I'm going live right now.
All right, bet.
Yeah, dude, it was, I don't remember, was it raining or something?
It
was cold.
It was cold.
Like freezing rain.
And there was a giant blackout, and all the lights went out, so we had to move to the next day.
I remember that.
Nuts.
But then, we thought it was funny that, we were like kind of just tweaking.
Yeah.
For sure. But we were like, oh, why was the student section's theme blackout? Like, are they trying to mess with us?
Oh, we're down.
It does say no data right now, which is
happens.
Unfortunate.
I'm slowly figuring it out. So here's the history with our internet connection.
Let me know.
Beginning of the summer, first 3 weeks, awful. It's terrible. Like we couldn't get anything out there.
That's horrible.
Then we had a 3-week stretch where we got a new router, we got new Wi-Fi, we got new stuff, and it was working. And we had no problems for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And this past week and a half, issues have been climbing back. So working on it, we'll figure it out.
It's like the economy. It's like
up
and down, up and down.
Ebbs and flows. We'll be all right though. Noah, thanks for coming back here.
Hey, no problem, man.
You survived day one. Now it's a solo show, which is a whole new test.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought I had to remind everyone. It's like, remember, this is Noah. It's not Jack.
Yeah. No, they're like, oh, what's up, Jack?
Like, that's not Jack. No, it's not.
Yeah, so sorry for everyone on the YouTube right now. They're probably not hearing us right now, but I'll tell them right now, Wi-Fi down bad. I can't type. Bet. All right, shout out Taylor in the chat too. Loub's in the chat too. Get up, boys.
Hey, no worries, Taylor. You're good, man. Hope Tennessee's a good time.
Yeah, Taylor's a OG. We love Taylor. She's been here since day one, always since season 1.
Nice. Nice.
One of our OG members. Let's get the rules list out.
Let's
go over all the ban list again. Start the week. We won't go over it every day, but just to remind the people.
Yeah.
At home.
And I could use a little reminder, to be honest.
Of course. So on our ban list, we have, of course, Robbie Arnett,
of course.
Lizzie Olsen's husband, who we absolutely hate, respectfully.
Respectfully.
Yeah, we respect him.
Respectfully despise him.
Hey, what's up, Sophia? How we doing? Hi. Non-Java coffee. So again, if you're watching on YouTube, you get 10% off. Go drink some Java coffee.
It's really good.
It's incredible. Also banned New England Patriots. That's a Noah pick.
Yes.
We will not be talking about the New England
anything.
Patriots because we are creeping up on football season.
Yes.
If one of us mentions a certain guy whose name rhymes with Phil Belichick, we will automatically be punished. Number 4 is a Jack pick of food categorization hypotheticals.
Yes, I like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's hard to say, but it makes sense. And then number 5 is the P word.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what the P word is, you can watch other episodes because I don't like saying.
You might just have a hard time saying words.
Yeah,
right.
I don't. I fuck up words a lot, and then sometimes it's on purpose. Most of the time, it's not. So,
I have a question about the New England Patriots one.
Yeah.
Should that include Tom Brady?
I was thinking that. Do we include former New England Patriots?
I mean, Tom Brady, even though he's I'll always dislike him as a he'll always be a
forever
Patriot.
linked to Patriots.
Forever linked.
How about we can't talk about Tom Brady outside of football?
Okay.
So if it's about this season in the Bucs when he's playing football, because right now he's a player for the Bucs.
Yes.
If we talk about Tom Brady's hair or love life or anything else, that's unacceptable.
Yes.
Because when you take football away from it, in his core, in his heart, he's a Patriot.
Yeah, that's true.
So I say if we're talking football, we're talking shop, we can mention Brady.
Maybe we could refer to him as Giselle's husband.
Yeah, Giselle. What's Giselle's husband up to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea.
He's Giselle's husband. That's all he is.
Yeah. Shout out Taylor for single-handedly bringing back the YouTube feed. That's fully on her. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you so much.
Today, I wanted to start off the show. We're now the coach's corner. Jack's gone. Just 2 coaches, just shooting shit.
Yeah. Yes,
let's do a little Monday morning quarterback. Noah, how'd your boys look? You guys had a scrimmage, right?
Yeah, we had a scrimmage.
How'd the boys look?
Dude, they look good. It was, we played Lebanon, and you just never really know. You think, first thing you're oh, they're not going to be any good. But then you go out there and okay, they actually look pretty good. So, I think now I'm going to start talking like it's like a press conference or something.
Do it. Yeah.
But No, dude, our quarterback's pretty solid. He's good. He's senior quarterback. Led him to state last year as a junior. So this man's like, he knows what he's doing back there. And we got a little 3-headed horse. I'm giving too much up now about the squad, but we got good running backs.
Yeah, people are gonna start tuning into the bum for like scouting reports.
Seriously. And our defense is pretty solid too. So I'll tell you one thing though, it was very stressful as a JV coach because we only had the way the scrimmage was set up. It wasn't like a game. Like the varsity had a certain amount of plays.
Yeah, dude, scrimmage setups are so dumb.
They're so dumb.
I hate it.
Like, why wouldn't you structure it as close as possible to a game?
It's like the rules is like if it's close enough to a game, they just like count it as a game.
Yeah.
Like for tennis, if it like exceeded 90 minutes, it was counted as a match.
Oh, I didn't know that. What? I actually didn't know that.
So dumb.
But so varsity had like a ton of plays, and then like they had 15 plays one session, 12 plays the other, and 10. And then JV had 8 plays.
Dang.
Two sessions of 8 plays, and then we had to get, as a JV, I'm like, I have to get everyone in.
Yeah.
Give everyone playing time for the participation trophy at the end of the year, So
that's tough.
It was hard, man.
That's tough. Question: Are you in the headset when you're coaching?
No, I wish. I'm wanting to get to that point.
What's I've always wondered how that works with the headset. Did you press a button if you need to talk?
I think it's always on. I think it's always on, but they kind of like
move the mic up.
Yeah, they flip it up when they take it off.
Okay. I wasn't sure if like just the head coach or like OC could talk into that.
Yeah, it's like the special teams guy and then head coach, of course, defensive OC, just like the main boys, and then unfortunately the new JV coach doesn't get one. Yeah,
that's tough. We'll work on that. Get Noah a headset.
Come on,
I feel like that means it's official.
Yeah,
you're on the sideline if you got a headset on, even if you're not talking or anything.
Right,
just listening in.
Even if it's not hooked up to anything,
You should wait. No, you should just buy a headset
for the look. Yeah,
just buy a headset and wear it on the sidelines.
I will.
It's not connected to anything.
It's just part of the costume.
Yeah, you're listening to like a podcast.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude.
That would be awesome.
Like what?
Oh, sick. Oh, guys, I'm just learning a lot over here on this new podcast.
It's weird, though, dude. It's like, it's kind of hard. I think those guys are just up in the booth. Like, there's people up in the booth talking down, and they're watching the defense or the offense and then, like, saying, like, their suggestions to the head coach based off of that. It's like, it's hard.
If I was an offensive coordinator, I would totally want to be in the booth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Be able to look down and like see. I feel like you see a lot more. If you're on the sideline, you're
sure.
seeing a very like horizontal.
Yes.
You can't see much like depth. There's depth perception's a little off, but from the booth you can see stuff.
We've got Taylor putting me on the spot here.
Mr. New Jack. No, it's not. Let's not make that your nickname, but we can. What did he say? What qualities do you bring to the table to replce Jack? Yeah, Noah.
Well, I'll say one that Jack cannot be replaced. All right, he's an OG and helped found the show.
That's true.
I'm simply taking the baton from Jack and doing it, for everyone.
Yeah, a fresh perspective.
Yes.
Sometimes like players retire,
right?
And there's always the expectation for the new quarterback or the new whatever at this position to fill the shoes of the previous owner, which isn't fair. Which isn't fair to you, Mr. New Jack.
Yeah,
it's not fair. He's got to set his own standard, his own perspective on what that position could be.
Yes,
because the position he's in is a very it's a very malleable position where you can do it.
Make it your own.
Yeah, make it your own. It can be whatever you want it to be. So Jack did it one way. Noah will do it a different way. It's the way the way the cookie crumbles. Retire that man's. We should retire.
We like put it up there, like in the rafters.
Well, this is technically Jack. This is Jack's poster, good time poster in the back. So we should retire.
Always be a part of it.
Jack, if you're watching right now, give me a shirt and I'll hang it up. We'll retire it. I do want to put together A-list Hall of Fame. So from season 1, season 2, season 3, and then eventually season 4, we have like a Hall of Fame of who was on the A-list at the end of the season.
That'd be good.
I've been talking about that for a month and have made zero progress in actually doing it. I'm just kind of hoping someone listening will do it for me. I don't think it's going to happen, so I might have to do that eventually. But that's the plan.
Yeah, it'll work out the way it's,
Yeah. All right, and then as for my team, my boys, we had our first match on Saturday. We were shorthanded. We were down a couple of our top guys. Either didn't get enough practices in or had other obligations. So we were coming in shorthanded, but I'm proud of the boys. We were rowdy. We were very energetic. It was possibly the most people I've seen at a dual tennis match in a while, or at least for Garen. So proud of the boys. Lot to build on. I think it was a wake-up call for our boys.
That's what the scrimmage really.
It's a wake up call.
It's either like fun or like it's just a wake up call.
Yeah, it's because like you spend 2 weeks where you're only playing against each other.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yes,
and then when you're seeing live like new opponents, you're like, oh, it takes a step back. You you build from it. I think it's a good building block.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It was good. We got another match tomorrow, so excited about that. It's a team we lost to last year, so it's time to,
who is it?
Park Tudor.
Ooh, they're solid, aren't they? They're always solid.
Yeah, always solid. Always got a good team over there. So let's take them down. Let's flip the script. I want to flip some scores this year. Some teams we lost to last year, I want to beat this year. So that's the plan.
Our tennis matches like, do you have like 3 a week? I feel like they're like very frequent. I mean,
yeah, we have like usually 2 dual matches in like a tournament each week.
Damn.
So this week is kind of a short week or like low week. We play tomorrow, and then we have a round robin on Saturday.
Which is a tournament?
Yeah, so we play basically, it's 3 schools, and we all play each other. So we'll play 2 matches, which is kind of nice on a Saturday, just kind of get those on, and a lot of extra matches in, which is good.
Oh, yeah.
When we play during the week, you have to play after school. And if the matches go super long, you start running the issue of like sunlight, which is crazy.
Are there lights? There's lights out there.
Some facilities don't. We do not have lights at Garen.
Gotcha.
Only a few in the state really do. So
hey, Liz, I gotta say I appreciate that you appreciate that.
Yeah. Don't say the name, but
yeah,
we appreciate that.
Right.
Taylor said DM what you want. Taylor, don't say that because I will. I will DM you. I'll be like, this is exactly what I want for a Hall of Fame. I'll pay you to do it.
Hey, there we go.
That would be awesome. Imagine like a Hall of Fame just like right there, and we like had like actual pictures of everyone who was on the A-list.
I wish it could be like composites, like frat composites.
Like a frat composite.
That'd be so great.
And Taylor's a sorority girl. She knows how that goes.
Yeah.
If we can get a composite of like A-list Hall of Fame, that would be awesome. Wait, that's actually perfect. Like season 1, and then it's like 10 pictures of the people who are on the A-list.
I think that'd be great.
That would be electric. Also, let's see. Anything else for Monday Morning Quarterback? I think we're good.
Let's see. I was gonna ask him about tennis, but no. I want to know. I mean, do you condition these kids, or like you make them run?
Yeah, more than we have in the past. Tennis is a weird type of conditioning because it's not. Everyone thinks like, oh, you're out there for a long time, you need like endurance. It's
I'm
more
gassed when I play tennis.
It's more like 10-second sprints. That's what you need. Like, because most tennis points are 5 to 10 seconds. If you think about it, they're not long points. Yeah. So you need to be able 100%. Right. 5 to 10 seconds, 20-second rest.
Kind of same with football.
It's very similar. Like you're not
quick
running
spurt like
for,
stuff.
Like basketball, you could be going 3 to 4 minutes where like you're going back and forth. You got to be in that kind of type of conditioning.
Yeah.
Tennis is a little different where it's more short term. Like be 100% for 5 seconds and then take a break. You get 20 seconds in between points. So you just got to be able to
you actually get 20 seconds between?
I think that's like the timer is like 20, 25 seconds, but like no one's like actually clocking you. It's just like a pace of play type thing.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of like honor code in tennis where it's just like no one's actually going to time you or call you out on this. It's just like play at the pace of a natural game.
Okay, all right. Little football and golf mixture. Like, keep the pace of play.
Exactly.
That's tennis.
All right. So today, Noah, since this is our first solo show, just us two, I figured we might as well do some team bonding, team building exercises. You know, just establish some chemistry. Because Jack and I were really good at the little verbal pick and roll, you know?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, just bouncing things off each other. Good like that. So we got to build that up. That comes
do a
with
little
time.
Give and go.
You can't just like walk in and be like, oh, we got it.
Yeah.
Pick up where Jack and I left off. We got to build up a new foundation.
You're right. You're right.
Real quick, I want to read the Erin in the Instagram chat. She says, we need to get a digital photo frame and pictures of everyone it scrolls through automatically. I have one I can send you if you want it. Just have to figure out if it still works.
Okay. Okay.
Would we want to do that? And like, because that we could have on screen at all times.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, imagine we hang it up right there, like against the wall, and it's just But that would also kind of look like a in memoriam type thing.
Yeah,
if you just have pictures.
That's true.
We make them all black and white, and they're just scrolling through pictures of people.
Yeah,
that
it's
would
like
be tough.
That would it would give kind of I don't know. People would be confused maybe.
Yeah, especially
like,
if you didn't know.
or?
If you're like, we're new to the show, as we grow this audience, someone stumbles on, like, what are these random people in the back?
Right.
But I do like that idea. I appreciate that, Aaron. All right. We're going to get into this. So these are just random questions I found from a team building exercise.
Oh, boy. All right.
Like, website. I don't know what this is supposed to be. But I'll ask the question and we can kind of both answer it.
Love it.
We'll start out. You can go first, Noah, here.
Okay.
If you could be any animal for a week, which would you choose to be and why?
All right. If I could be any animal, it would be a monkey. Specifically a little one of those capuchin monkeys. And I'm not all about like being the biggest, most like scary animal. Like if you're an animal, you're an animal. I was like, whatever. But I just want to like live up in trees, man. Like the high trees, and like I just think it'd be chill, dude. Just eating fruit, you know.
They do eat a lot of fruit. That's a good point. I didn't think about what do we have to eat.
Yeah. They just, they don't have to go out and worry about murdering this thing. Like they just gotta go and pick some fruit. I think that'd be pretty chill.
I would definitely go the more like agile route. Like I don't want to be a big nuisance of an animal.
Right.
I don't want to be like a whale or like even like a hippo or elephant. Like that just
hippos are enormous.
I'm not a big dude. I don't want to be like. I feel like I would be slow. I know they're like weirdly fast.
Yeah,
and, like they can get to some crazy speeds.
So are elephants.
Yeah, but I just like don't want to be that big. Yeah. Maybe it's just like a self-conscious. I feel like if I'm that big, everyone's looking at me.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I want to go like short and agile. I'm thinking like hawk or like bald eagle, just to fly for a little bit.
I like that. I didn't even think about a bird.
Yeah, I think. But once you said the monkeys get to eat fruit, I'm like, damn, I have to like catch fish and eat raw fish. Like that sucks.
I guess you'd have a taste for it though.
Well, I guess does it say for a day? For a week. If it was for a day, I would definitely do hawk because I just wouldn't eat. I would just fly all day and see how far I could go.
So you can go around the world,
Yeah, but if it's for a week, maybe cheetah or jaguar.
For some reason, I knew you were going to say cheetah.
Those things are fast.
They're quick.
It's just real quick and agile.
Fun fact, though, I don't know if you knew this, but you might have known this. If they run at top speed for more than like 5 or like 6 seconds, they like die.
What?
Yeah.
Like their heart just like bursts?
Yes. Like
no
they overheat.
Way.
They overheat and die.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna fact check myself.
Imagine being like limited by like your. Yeah, that's crazy.
Hold on, dude. Yeah, like it's like crazy. I mean, they run. Think how fast they run, dude. They run 70 miles an hour.
Do you think they know that? Like, are they aware? Do they have like an internal clock? Be like, oh, I'm about to die if I go for one more second.
I'm sure they're just like, damn, I'm tired as hell. I gotta stop.
Yeah.
But it's after like 6 seconds. But think how much ground they cover running 70 miles an hour for 6 seconds. It's a ton of ground.
I can't do that math. I would say that is a ton of ground. Yeah. I don't.
Let me see.
Like, I wonder how you figure that out.
I hope this is right.
I don't know like how the cheetah brain works, but like.
Oh wait. Oh shit.
Did you make it up?
Wait, hold on.
Is it not true?
Hold on, let me see. It might be a bad take.
I stand by that being true. I don't care if it's not true. I want that to be true, so it's going to be true.
Okay. It says cheetahs are only able to chase prey at a top speed for a few hundred yards. So.
They don't die.
That's all it says.
I say triple down and say they die.
It depends. It depends on what they've been eating. If their cholesterol is bad. They might have a heart attack.
You heard it here first. Cheetahs die if they run for 5 seconds.
Let me see.
That's a fact check. That would be crazy, dude.
I want to look into this now because. Oh wait. Okay.
Maybe I wouldn't go cheetah then. You can't get that far.
They get to 70 miles an hour in 4 seconds.
That's crazy.
That's like 0 to 60 in 4 seconds is like pretty good for a car. That's like not good. Like not like a good car, but like it's like it goes 0 to 60 in 4.
I can't imagine having. They have like, this is not a dumb question. I asked a lot of dumb questions here. They have 4 legs and no arms, right? That's how that works.
Yes.
That's such a weird. Like, imagine like your 2 arms are just legs.
That would be. That'd be tough.
Like, I've never thought of the fact that jaguars and cheetahs don't have arms. I just like that.
Neither do
right.
Well, do bears have arms, right?
Yeah.
Or do they?
Yeah. At what point does an arm become a leg?
That's a good point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when they stand up, it's like, oh, now they have 2 arms.
Yeah, like deer. like deer, do they have arms? Because have you seen that video of the 2 deer standing up and like kickboxing each other?
No.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna see if I can find it. I showed Jack a couple weeks ago. It's the craziest video of all time. Deers fighting. They're like in a neighborhood. It's the coolest thing, and they're literally standing up on their hind legs. And yep, right here.
I never knew that was even possible.
I didn't think it was I didn't know it was a thing. Let me see if I. Oh, come on, load for me. Load for me.
All right, it says the cheetah will struggle to maintain their top speed without risking total exhaustion. So it's like, I think that's like, it says 330. Wait, it's like 300 yards or something they can run.
Look at this.
Maybe 200.
Oh wait, let me get full screen. Look at this, dude.
What the hell?
It's just deer standing up in someone's front yard.
In their front yard.
Just kickboxing.
Dude, that would scare me.
Dude, they're huge.
And they're standing up. They're just like standing.
Yeah.
Like hopping around.
So, like, are those arms? Are they fighting with their arms?
They certainly look like they're fighting with their arms. It's a good question. Interesting question.
When does an arm become a leg and when does a leg become an arm? So bears have arms, but like deer and cheetahs don't. Is it like a mammal? No, but those are mammals. Horses, they don't have arms.
They have 4 legs.
But they also like.
But I
don't know.
They do the thing with
like monkeys. They have arms.
Monkeys do have arms, but they also
crawl on like their.
Right. So is a bear crawl? So does a bear crawl?
Are they walking?
Yeah.
Because it's 2 legs.
I think they're crawling.
We're asking the big questions here today.
Honestly,
that's something I don't know the answer to. I don't know how.
If there's a animal expert,
yeah, I think we just broke all of animal science right now.
Yeah, things aren't adding up. It's all a simulation. That's what we're learning.
Well, that's only question 1 of team building.
Oh my gosh,
we're getting in there. I'll answer this one first. What's your favorite superhero and why? I'm a very noted, as evident by our number 1 band list. I am a Scarlet Witch stan. No, here's a question.
Yes.
How much do you know about Marvel and the MCU?
You know, I think I know just about. Like, I know the amount as like a regular person who enjoys. I've enjoyed every Marvel movie I've ever seen.
What was the last Marvel movie you saw?
It was. I think I saw one of the Avengers.
Okay.
It wasn't like the last movie.
This is good. We're learning a lot about the dynamic here. It's a big switch. So Jack and I could very easily bond over the MCU because we could both watch it. Okay. But also, Jack couldn't talk about the Minnesota Vikings depth at quarterback. So, there's a difference.
Okay. There we go.
That's the difference we have. A different dynamic we got going on here. I like it. I like the switch.
That's great. Nice. It's a trade-off, you know?
Oh, it's perfect. Yeah. Again, it keeps me on my toes. Because like with Jack, who's getting comfortable, we knew what we could talk about. Now it's different. So when She-Hulk comes out, which is the new Marvel show that comes out on Thursday for the first episode. She-Hulk.
Like a woman?
It's Hulk? Woman Hulk. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that she's a lawyer. Wow. That comes out on Thursday. So see, I can talk about that, and you'll have no idea what I'm talking about, and we can learn something. You see, that's how we grow.
I just learned that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can force you to watch episodes like I did with Jack and The Bachelorette.
Dude, hey, I'm open.
I talked about it so much in season 1 that Jack was like, "Fine, I'll watch the finale," and he watched the finale. It was awesome.
Dude, great. I don't watch. I haven't seen like the Marvel shows though. Like Flash is that DC?
That's DC.
Okay.
Excuse me. 1.
Excuse
me.
What's the one?
There's Daredevil.
Yeah.
The new Disney Plus shows have been like Moon Knight, Loki, Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision.
WandaVision. That's the one I was thinking.
Yeah, Wanda's my girl. So long answer. Scarlet Witch is my favorite superhero. I love her. Still my favorite merch we've ever made. We have WandaVision merch, which you can buy now. Still available.
I thought yours would be like Black Widow or something.
I'm just in love with Lizzie Olsen. I think that's it.
That's fair.
My second, I don't know who my second would be. Maybe basic to go Spider-Man, but like I love Spider-Man.
You can't go wrong.
Everyone loves Spider-Man, so you can't go wrong with that.
Which Spider-Man though? It's a real question.
In order: Holland, Garfield, Maguire. So I love Andrew Garfield though.
Yeah.
Like as people, I would put Andrew Garfield above. I think Tom Holland's Spider-Man is better. I think I said this. I think Tom Holland's Spider-Man is better, and then Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker is better.
Interesting.
Or maybe those switched.
I like that actually because I do like.
It's two different.
What about Toby, man? What did he have? Man, come on.
Toby was the original, and he'll be the GOAT. Like it's just like he set the standard.
He was better in The Great Gatsby.
Yeah, you think so?
He should stick with those kind of just quiet characters.
Yeah, what's that? He had that one movie about like brothers. I think it's called Brothers, where like his brother was Jake Gyllenhaal and like slept with his wife while he was away at war.
Man,
and he has this crazy breakdown that like trends on Twitter every like 2 years.
I've never even seen that.
It's a crazy scene of him just screaming, and he like slams a glass door and glass shatters. It's nuts.
Damn.
It's just apparently he's like kind of a dick, which I've never understood. I've never seen that. Obviously, I don't hang out with him too much.
Right.
But he's like a huge poker player.
Oh, okay.
You see the movie Molly's Game?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I love that movie.
So Michael Cera.
Yeah.
His character. Wait, no.
Oh yeah, I think I heard
it's
that.
based off Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Or something like. I think Michael Cera's in that movie.
Yeah.
Whoever's like the main asshole in that movie is based off Tobey Maguire.
You know that's so yeah, and he's definitely okay. So
yeah,
Maguire's an asshole then.
Who's your favorite superhero, Noah?
Dude, see, like you had such a good answer, and I'm just gonna give you like the, I like Captain America a lot, just cause his backstory, man. It's like this kid, he's small, undersized, kind of how I started like in sports, just small kid, and then. Of course, like he got juiced up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so you're pro steroids.
You see,
sounds like
that's
sounds like you're pro steroids.
If I had the chance,
steroids.
If I had the chance to be injected with, they're not like, I don't know, what did he get injected with? That
it was
like
a super serum.
Yeah, super serum.
Just made him.
I would probably be like, yeah, sign me up, I'll do it. You know?
Oh, yeah. I've always been on the record saying I'm pro steroids. I want to make. I've always said.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, very pro steroid guy. If when I make a lot of money and Good Time goes to the moon.
I love you say when. I love you say when.
Yeah,
I love that.
When we make a lot of money, when we get rich and Good Time goes to the moon, I want to start a steroid baseball league where we encourage players to use as much steroids as possible.
I bet it gets more views.
Because I want to. It's like the Live Tour for baseball.
Yes.
I want to see how far a human being can hit a baseball.
It's so
like
funny.
Roided up, however drugs you need to take. How far can a human being possibly hit a baseball? Like imagine someone hitting like 800-yard bombs just because they're roided up since they were 8.
And they can like cork their bats and stuff.
Oh yeah, 100%. And we have like a farmer system where like instead of like playing minor league games, you're just like working out and taking steroids. Like that's it. We're just like lifting. And we have a full like behind the scenes, like we're miking every player up. It's gonna be awesome.
That's so funny.
Absolutely electric.
It would be like every once in a while someone would die of like a heart attack because they took too much.
Yeah, but
you're like, hey,
there would be some
die for the cause.
issues. Yeah, they know what they're signing up for. Yeah, there's some consequences to this. We're still working through and think about it, by the time that like league comes to fruition, like they're gonna have safer steroids. I bet. Like, good. So like by the time then we'll perfected the craft of steroids. So we'll be all right. I think we'll pass that.
I'm looking up something on because you mentioned the Live Tour, and I'm trying to look it up before I say anything this time because the cheetah thing was a little.
No, I love that because Jack was always by the book and had to make sure everything was accurate. No, I don't want to fact check. Let's just sling it, and if we're wrong, we're wrong.
All right. Well, you know what? I heard that on the Live Tour, like the spectators, they're allowed to like really just interact with the golfers.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Like they're like. They can like tell them what club to use and stuff.
I've said as soon as the Live Tour gets a TV deal, the PJ Tour's done.
Yeah,
because they're making it fun. Which I watched golf last night. I had a lot of fun doing it. The FedEx something. The playoff. They had like a 3-hole playoff.
FedEx Cup playoffs.
Yeah, Will Zalatoris. He won in a third playoff after a crazy shot.
Oh my god!
Hit off the rocks and like just
it hit off the rocks.
Somehow did not like. Go in the water.
See,
so
man.
it's this green that's surrounded by a rock ledge.
Yeah.
Off the drive, hits off the rocks, bounces straight up, and just bounces on the rocks for like 8 times and doesn't go in the water.
Dude,
it was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
The harder you practice, the luckier you get.
Yeah, you're lucky, I guess. Neither player wanted to win. They just couldn't find a way. They kept shooting themselves in the foot. It was kind of awesome. But he did. Willie
Zalatoris, I mean, he got away with it.
Yeah, shout out to him. All right, let's keep moving through these questions. What's your favorite thing to do in the summer?
Oh, easy. I love golfing, man.
Big golfer?
A big golfer.
Good golfer. Are you a good golfer?
I'm, it depends on the day. Like, sometimes I'm feeling it. Other times I top my drive every time. So it's like,
fair enough.
We'll see what we don't know. It's always fun walking up there and, just what's going to happen today. I don't know. But, the feeling, you just hit the pure 7-iron. It's like,
yeah. I'm always afraid to get into golf because I know just the way my personality is. I'll have one good shot and I'll hold on to that for a month.
Yeah.
That'll make me play every day for a month. I'm remember that one good shot I had on 13?
I can do it again.
In June. Yeah. I'm going to hold on. You think you can do that every time, which you can't. So
no, you cannot.
You get one good shot and you're like, oh, that's it. I just got to hone in on that moment right there.
Dude, so it's frustrating too, I'll tell you. It's frustrating.
I would lose my mind. So I try to avoid it. I haven't golfed in so long. I top golf every now and then.
Oh, yeah.
Just swing away.
Were you on the golf team? Remember the Olem?
Oh, yeah. I was on that for a year.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm spending too much time doing this, and I'm just not good at this. Let's just not do this.
It was pretty fun, though. It was pretty fun.
Well, you were good.
Yes.
That's
true. Good.
Life's a little more fun when you're good. Compared to me, compared to 90% of our team, you were good.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Life's easier when you're good at things. That's
you might be right.
Unfortunate fact of life.
Yes. Yes. And it's the same thing. It's hard when you're not good at things.
Exactly. It's hard to stay with it. So it is. That's life.
What about you, Wyatt?
My favorite thing to do, dude. Here's the thing. Here's a little inside Wyatt.
Okay. All right.
I've realized very quickly, or very recently, actually, I don't care about a lot of things. I think I'm an opinionated person, but I really just don't have an opinion on a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I take a side, I take takes, whatever. But in the grand scheme of things, very
open-minded.
Low maintenance.
Yeah.
I would say low maintenance is the word.
Okay.
Where it's a lot of stuff that people get worked up, I just won't care about.
Mm-hmm.
And then also I realize I don't have a lot of hobbies. Because I do this all the time. I fill my time with making videos, recording, filming, editing. I guess it's not really a hobby because it's my job.
Yes.
But I love doing it, so it's I just keep doing it.
And you go outside every once in a while, right?
Occasionally I see the sun. Yeah. I coach.
Good.
I will say I used to frisbee golf quite a bit, which was really fun. Have you been golfing before?
I've never been. I want to.
So much fun.
That's one. But it's fun because you're good at throwing the disc. I'm not good at it.
Yeah, I've gotten better.
Yeah.
I didn't start. You know what? I need to hold myself to this. I need to frisbee golf more. I need to get out, hobby, take my mind off things. Play 18. A quick 18. I got disc laying around.
Why don't we go golfing one time?
Let's go frisbee golfing.
We go frisbee golfing, but come on, you got to get it. Come on. Come golfing with me.
Maybe one time. We can go top golf.
Just not okay, top golf.
Maybe.
Top
That's
golf.
a start. I don't know if I want to play 18 holes of golf.
We can go to the Bridgewater par 3.
It's par 3 9.
Yeah.
Maybe. That'd be a fun video.
It would be a fun video.
Yeah. Mic me up.
Yeah, mic'd up.
Yeah,
dude.
Be cursing up a storm.
Oh my,
it'd be so bad.
We'd have to put a warning on it before.
Yeah. We'll just bleep out everything.
There will be curse words.
Yeah, I'll probably just get kicked out of Bridgewater. They won't let me.
Are you still? You guys?
Yeah.
Still,
I just don't use them. I just unfortunately do not use the course.
The pool. You ever go to the pool?
I haven't been to that pool in a decade. People there.
Yes.
And I'm just by myself, and I don't even have to be in the pool. I just want to lay out and chill.
Yeah.
Bring a cooler.
Oh yeah.
And just listen to the music.
It's ridiculous when it's a public pool and they're no outside.
Over the yeah.
That would be honestly, man. If you were so good at painting.
Here's the thing. No, I hate art though. Yeah. I think it's stupid. I think
that's fair.
I was talking about the Mona Lisa the other day.
I just said that's fair.
Yeah. That's one. There's one. You get your one. Are we holding you to that rule too?
I say it a lot too.
Dude, here's the thing. That's what I did. So last summer, my big saying was bang.
Like Michael Breen.
I would just say bang, but casually. I would make a good point, but bang, bang, and I did it all the time. And it was so bad. And so I caught myself. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop. And so I made it a rule that I couldn't do it. I could only do it 3 times a show. That was 3 times a show in an hour. I could say bang. But eventually, I stopped doing it. So this is like conversion therapy for the show. Like good. we get ourselves out of bad habits. Which is
yes. There are worse habits, you know.
Very worse. But like as long as we're getting better
yes.
as people and as entertainers each episode,
absolutely.
That's the goal.
That's the goal,
That's
man.
the goal every single time.
1% better every time.
Exactly.
1% better.
I love it. All right, next question.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any pets?
I do.
What are your pets?
I have
names?
A dog named Bear.
How do you feel about that? Did you name him?
I mean, it was like my mom. My mom named him. But he's a little dog, just very cute little dog when we got him. He looked like a teddy bear a little bit.
Okay.
Even though he's white, but he kind of like a teddy bear, so we call him Bear.
Okay, fair enough. I'll allow that one.
Yeah.
Usually I'm anti. I guess I'm anti if you call like a big dog bear.
Yeah.
If it's a joke or like, oh, it's a tiny dog bear, that's kind of funny.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll tell my mom that you appreciate it.
I allow it. I'll allow it.
So we have him, and then we have a turtle named Juno. And this thing was like the size of a $50 coin when we got him, and now he's enormous.
Really?
Like, I mean, he's like bigger than this, like
Kleenex bottle.
Yeah, this Kleenex box. What do you call that?
Yeah.
So he's huge, good turtle, and then we have.
Can turtles live like forever?
I think it's tortoises.
I don't know what the difference
sea
is.
turtles live for a while.
What's the turtle-tortoise difference?
The turtles go in the water. Tortoises do not.
Really?
I believe so.
Huh.
I think it's that simple.
Something new every day.
I think it's that simple.
I like that. Oh, cool. Wait, what are the other pets? Sorry.
I'm trying to even think.
You don't know.
I think that's it.
That's it.
Oh well, then my grandparents live like with us, and they have a dog. His name's Hamilton.
Gotcha.
He's a Aussie
Named
Doodle.
after Alexander Hamilton.
Yes, we'll say that.
We'll say it. Yeah.
I don't know. It might be because we live in Hamilton County.
That could be it too.
Could be a lot of things. For the play, you know, or the playwright. Wait, no. There's a play.
Musical.
Yeah. Musical.
Based off Alexander Hamilton, the person.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I have not seen that.
It's good musical. I have a cat named Sophie. She's old and lazy, and I love her.
It's funny. I have not. That's why I don't like cats that much. I'm gonna be honest. Nothing against your cat. Nothing against your cat. I've never seen her. I would have never known.
Yeah, they're low maintenance, like me.
Yeah. Okay, that's true.
You don't have to
That's true.
Like, I don't have to take her out to like walk every now and then. Like dogs are so needy, dude.
They are really needy.
Like, go take me out. I need to go to the bathroom or do this. No, just.
Yeah.
Like Sophie is like a roommate who doesn't pay rent.
Okay. Well,
but like doesn't bother you. Either.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
Where does she have like a certain place where she just chills
anywhere
out?
The sun is shining, she'll just find the sun. If the sun makes its way through a window, she'll find it.
So it's not that she's like I need to go look for her, if I want to see her. So just go find the sun somewhere around here. She'll probably be over there.
When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you do?
I get some coffee.
Nice.
In the morning.
What kind of coffee?
Well, we don't have any Java House K-Cups.
But you would.
We would,
Okay.
and I need to get some.
Set you up.
I didn't even know they had Java House K-Cups.
Yeah, and they're the best in the world.
I didn't even know.
And everyone out there should order some right now.
There's this coffee. It's called Super Coffee. It's really good too, but not as good as Java House.
Of course.
That's really what I do first thing when I wake up.
That's what I do. I usually snooze and then like have an inner dialogue with myself. Like, gotta get up now.
Come on.
Because like, I don't technically have to get up. No one's like gonna yell at me if I don't get up and go to work. That's the problem with being your own boss.
That's it.
No one's yelling at me if I don't get up early. To
requires
like, do
discipline,
some work. Yeah,
self-discipline.
So I have that little talk in my head like, get up. You got work to do. So then I get up. Then I get some coffee.
What time? Like, what time do you get up?
So I set my alarm. I have 2 alarms, 7:06 and 7:07, and then I'm usually up out of bed by 7:30. So usually I'm laying there, have that inner dialogue, but like, for like 10 to 15 minutes. But sometimes I'll fall asleep and I'll wake up at like 8.
Oh, come on, man.
I know it sucks. I'm bad.
8's good though, dude.
I know.
That's
I'm
like,
trying to get better though. I want to be one of those guys who gets up at 7 every day. I just
know.
can't.
It's like then I start worrying. I'm like, well, in 12 hours at 7 p.m., am I just gonna be so tired?
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
But we drink coffee. That's like the
That's a
point of
good
the
point.
caffeine. So
That's a good point. Maybe a
It's
little nap.
hard.
Maybe a little nap in there. You know.
Yeah, and I'm also asleep early now. Like I'm really like in bed about like 10:30.
Oh my.
It's like I don't have anything to do.
That's what I need to.
Because I get back
start
from
doing.
practice, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, it's tiring,
Yeah.
man.
And
Coaching
so-
takes it out of you.
And then like I film for a little bit, or record or edit, and then like by 10 o'clock, I'm like, I'm just gonna go to bed. Like I don't have much of a social life right now. I'll be honest. I don't. I'm in the middle of season, so I'm just that's all I
dude,
have.
you're locked in right now.
Locked.
man. You're locked in.
I'm gonna be so bored when it comes like late August or late October, and I'm out of season. That'd be crazy. All right,
We'll figure out something to do.
we'll do a few more. I'll pick and choose some good ones. Oh, what's your favorite movie quote?
Ooh.
I have one. If you want me to go
Yeah, go
first.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so my favorite movie quote. Have you seen the movie Shawshank Redemption?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So get busy living or get busy dying.
Oh, I
It's
like
a great
that.
line.
I like that.
I'm trying to think of some other movie quotes.
I think.
Hakuna Matata is a good one. It's just funny.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like for some reason I can't stop thinking about Anchorman
Oh,
because that man has so. I mean,
yeah. Which one?
Ron Burgundy has so many quotes in there. I like the one he's like, "I'm kind of a big deal." Like it's just a funny one. It's like
I like that.
you can kind of. I don't know. It's not my favorite movie quote though. I wouldn't say.
I'm trying to think of like inspiration.
Right.
Right now. I just can't. My mind's.
I watched We Are Marshall the other day.
Oh, what a movie!
And there's got to be a quote in there that like.
What a movie!
I love that movie, man.
That movie, like.
I was tearing up. I was
Yeah,
straight up, dude. It's sad.
I probably watched that movie too young.
Yeah.
Well, that was scary.
Yeah, I know. Like the plane crash.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was like, whoa.
spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoilers. Sorry about that one.
Unless you know about, you know.
Let's see. What's a good question? Oh, what's the lowest grade you ever received in college, and which class was it for? It's a good question.
It's a good question. Well, we had like, I mean, I would have received pretty low grades during quarantine and COVID, but luckily it was
pass
like
fails.
pass fail.
Yeah, dude, pass fails
Luckily.
saved me during COVID.
Oh my gosh, entirely.
That was such a like people like always like. Do you have people like apologize to like older adults like, oh, I'm sorry, like your college experience
Yeah.
got cut short?
They always do.
Yeah, but I'm like, dude, like I coasted through classes during COVID.
Yeah.
Online on Zoom during pass fails, I would show up half the time.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't have to show up, and like I'm in classes, which we had a probably different college experience. I'm in classes with like 12 people.
Yeah.
and I just would go half the time.
It's definitely well because you were at a smaller school. I was at fucking IU and there's like 40,000 running around. But what was I gonna say? Oh, like it would be so hard for me to apply myself. Like I'm just like I don't want to do this. And then if the teacher is like, oh, you can come to class, and then I also post a recording after, like, okay, I'm not coming to class then.
But then I'm also not watching the recording.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You're like, I'll watch it later, and then you forget. And then there's a test, and you're like,
I'm trying to sign into my DePaul account right now to see what my lowest grade was.
I'm trying to think of mine. Yeah.
But they have the freaking like 2-step verification that I just don't want to do.
I got a D plus in, what I get a D plus in? It was some marketing class, like marketing analytics.
Dude, so
And
here's
it was kind of tough
my thing with grades.
for me. Yeah.
Here's what I did. I was like confident enough in myself that I wasn't failing classes.
Yes.
So
Good.
as long as I knew that was the case, I would never check my grades.
Dude, neither would I.
I think I
Neither
checked.
would
I think I checked my grades maybe 3 times ever when I was at DePaul. And what I would do was, I would just wait to see if I got an email saying I was on Dean's List that semester. And if I did, I'd be like, okay, good job, Wyatt. And if I didn't, I'd be like, all right, let's do better next time, Wyatt.
Hey,
that was it. That was my only check.
Damn. So you're good. You've always been a good student.
Yeah. Okay. So
like.
I think I'm really good at playing school. Like I understand the school system and like I understand how to play the game of school and like that's why I've always been good at taking tests. Like I feel like I understand the game.
Yeah. Like they're trying to. They want you to
I know
put
what
that one.
teachers want to hear or professors want to hear, which like I think is a strength of mine. Like I think it's understanding people in that sense. That's what I'm good
Absolutely.
at. I wouldn't say I'm like the smartest student at all. I'm just like, but like I could also get by and get good grades while putting in less effort than other students.
I mean, that's like more genius than making the dean's list.
Because I'm a dumb person. Don't get me wrong. I'm a dumb person. I don't know a lot, but I understand people enough to get by and understand what they want to hear. Hey. And in my major, like communications and like film stuff, a lot of it's like subjective type.
Yes.
Like, I could crank out an essay on literally like this duck. I could write 5 pages about Bobbert over here in like an hour. I could, if I was just focused, I could knock it out. Like I could just cook out papers. Where like other people who are like studying math, science stuff, like STEM classes, you have to study and you have to like actually know the material.
Well, that is
there's
like,
no bullshitting like hydrogen atoms. Like I don't know. You
That's like the most basic one. But it's like there's so. My sister is in med school, and I don't understand. She's like, yeah, you have to study every day. Like
That's
every day.
Crazy.
And for like 6 hours, and I'm like, what?
I've never studied for more than an hour at a time, and I've never studied past midnight.
And I've also never studied 2 days before.
Never studied 2 days before.
I studied right before or the day of.
Yeah.
And vibes are good, vibes are high, and I go in there and take it.
I would do a little studying the night before. Once midnight comes, I know I can't do work, so I can't do work past midnight. Never been able to. And I'm like, nothing I learn here is gonna register with me, so I'm going to bed. And I would do this a lot. I would wake up early and cram. I would wake up at like 6 a.m., just cram information in my brain, go take the test, forget it all.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
That makes me dumb, and I'm not actually getting the most out of it, but I'm doing well enough to be a good student on paper.
Hey.
So like, if people think that's being a good student, whatever. I don't think it is. Maybe that's just me looking down on myself. But like, I don't know.
You're a high performing student.
Yeah. On paper, I'm like, oh, this dude's a good student. But like, if you quizzed me now about the stuff that I actually learned, I'd fail, which is fine.
Because like most of the stuff,
like 90% of the stuff you can just learn on your own or teach yourself when you need it.
And that's what online school taught me. It's like I don't have to go to class.
Yeah, it's like I think school and college and all that stuff is like learning just how to be like a functional person. Because like the information itself, as long as you're not like a doctor, lawyer, like those very specific, like you need the knowledge.
Yeah.
Most of it is just like learning how to be a functional person and interacting with people.
Yeah.
And then like once you're that, you can acquire all these different specific skills you need for whatever job you want to pursue.
It's all of, dude, that's the thing. Like I'm looking for a job in sports right now. If anyone knows anyone, hit me up. But
hire our boy.
It's just who you know, dude. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
We gotta get you going on the blog here. Get some stuff out, some sports blogs out there.
Dude, that'd be great. I'm kind of like you. What you said about writing, like I could write, dude. I could write about anything.
I love writing.
I didn't know that.
It's fun. Honestly. That's honestly why the blog started. I was like, I was always good at writing, but I didn't know what to write about. And I was like, but I could always bullshit stuff in school. So now with the blog, I can write whatever the fuck I want. I just have a random thought. Boom, blog.
I always feel weird talking with you about like old memories because no one knows what we're talking about.
I know. I love it.
But I just remember in 4th grade, you wrote this like 10-page.
Oh, 3rd grade. It was the Cubs. I'm pretty sure it was 3rd grade.
I thought you gave it to Miss Heinen though. Because she was a Cardinals fan.
You're right. It was 4th grade. You're right.
I remember
You're
that.
very right. That was 4th grade. You remember that?
I remember that.
That's crazy.
I remember you worked on it for like the whole week.
Yeah.
And gave it to her, and she was like amazed.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
I wrote a full hypothetical.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I would love to read it and see how close I was. So this was in 4th grade.
Oh, you're right.
The Cubs ended up winning the World Series like 10 years later.
Dude, you might.
I want to see how close I was.
You might want did you throw that away?
I don't know. That's long gone. that was like, I have no idea where that is. But yeah, I spent like, because we had like silent reading, like writing time.
Yes.
Where we could just write. And so most people do like a different story a day. I worked on the same story for like 2 weeks.
Was it 2 weeks?
It was like a 15-pager, like front and
handwritten.
Handwritten, just churning
single
out.
spaced.
And at that point, I memorized the entire Cubs lineup. Like I knew everyone, so I was name dropping people like Alfonso Soriano deep drive to left field, double off the wall.
Yeah.
Aramis Ramirez runs him in or like knocks him in for Game 6 of the World Series, stuff like that. So I like
15 pages of that.
It was basically fan fiction of like the Cubs winning the World Series.
Yeah.
And I wrote that whole thing. And Miss Heine, Cardinals fan, who's Mrs. Miller now, I believe.
Mrs. Miller, yeah.
I wonder what she's up to. Shout out
She has
her.
2 kids now, I think.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, I said dang.
Dang.
Congratulations to her.
Unfortunately for her.
Yeah. But yeah, I wonder. Shout out to her if she's listening right now. If she's not.
Maybe she is.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. All right, let's get it. We got, what is it, 12:52?
Yes, sir.
Questions. Aaron says, me as an advertising major making doodles for homework while my nursing student roommate cries in a room with her books open.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's like
true.
It's so true.
People have such different college experiences depending on your major.
That's so true.
Like STEM students, like
Oof.
I feel like they just work so much harder than I did.
They work so much harder,
which I guess they make up for it when they get jobs as doctors and engineers.
Like she'll be, like the nurse who's crying is like, it'll pay off for her, and it'll pay off for you as well. Who,
I mean, it's different paths. We're sitting here ranting about random shit on the internet in front of cameras, rather than
we're going far
solving cancer. It's just 2 different paths. Two different paths. Which, again, I guess it's there's no need to compare. We're all working hard out here,
right?
Let's get a few more questions in. Let's see what we got. Any good ones? Tell us something about yourself that would surprise most people who know you. Huh.
Okay.
I don't even know how I would do that.
All right. Let's see. I have a few, man. I
Go,
I think.
Run it out.
Did you know, I mean, you probably might know that about like my heart disorder that I have that.
Yes, but tell people who are listening.
So I was diagnosed in quotes. I mean, but like I was diagnosed with hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, big mouthful. And it's just like,
how long did it take for you to like memorize that one? Did
long
it get
time.
Quick?
Long time. I was like, what do I have again, Dad?
Yeah. What's that thing that I have?
Yeah.
It's kind of serious.
It's they use HCM as a abbreviation, but it's the disorder where like, athletes will just suddenly die. And, I got diagnosed my junior year of high school. So I'm like, well, I got a whole year of football to play. Like, hopefully I don't. They were telling me I'm not allowed to play football, and I didn't accept it. So I'm like, I'm going to play at my own risk.
That's so. We don't have to dig too deep into that, but like
we can if you want, man.
I'm really interested because I haven't actually sat down and talked to you about that. Yeah. Obviously, like I remember all that going down.
It was dramatic.
Yeah,
it was dramatic.
What was that like when you first found out? Like, oh, like this whole time I've had this.
Yeah,
and didn't know. Did it make like? Did you like looking back? You're like, oh my gosh, that could have happened or that could have happened. Like, what did it think about looking back in the moment?
So I actually, I could really unpack this, man.
Yeah,
it was a big thing. So they found out about my heart disorder after like when they were operating on my torn ACL.
Oh wow!
From football. So I'm thinking, if I never, it made my ACL tear seem like a blessing a little bit. I'm like, wow, like thank God that they found that, I guess. And I'm a positive guy, silver lining kind of guy. So I'm like, that's good that I tore my ACLs and they found that.
Yeah.
Found that out.
That's nuts.
So, but it was like, I mean, they told me, you can't play football anymore, just straight up to my face. And I'm just like, I'm pretty sure I laughed at them.
Yeah. I knew.
I really, I love football and like, it's like, you can't just tell me that, doc. Yeah. You can't tell me that.
Yeah.
And then I had to have like a whole meeting with like the whole Brebeuf school administration with like everyone in there about just how like they needed to hear me testify that I am willing to risk losing my life if like to play football.
You had to be like on paper so they didn't
for like legal shit. Like,
That's crazy.
And but the thing, I just blocked it out when I played. I'm like, if I die in the football field, that's where I should die.
Crazy. I would never be able to block that out.
I just blocked it out, man.
Like, you don't think it had any, like, did it impact how you played?
No.
Really?
It didn't.
That's awesome.
I was just
That's
happy
so
to be out
fucking
there.
cool.
I'm like, all right, I'm back.
That's so... Wait, I don't know where I want to go with this conversation. Did you think... All right, after you found out about this junior year.
Yes.
You said you have one more year. Did you ever think about, I want to play in college? Was that ever an option?
It was unfortunate to tear my ACL my junior year.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's the year I was supposed to get, like, eyes on me, from colleges. And I did want to play college football, and I thought I could, like, walk on somewhere,
Yeah.
Tore my ACL. I'm like, all right, well, I could still have a good senior year. And then all of a sudden, you can't play football anymore. I'm like, well, it's tough. But then, honestly, though, when I got diagnosed, I'm like, I can't play college football. No.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you do have a lot in common with my quarterback, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Because he once said when the COVID was running through the NFL, his quote was, "If I die, I die."
Yeah.
He was willing to die in that football field, which you're in good company there with Captain Kirk. So
you know what?
You might as well root for the Vikings this season.
I saw he's questionable. What's going on?
He's got COVID.
He
currently
literally
has
just
COVID
said that.
now. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, yeah. So he said that last year though. Before the season, he was like, "You know what? If I die, I die."
Wyatt, I really hope you didn't just like put something out in the universe, something messed up.
No, I don't think they did. Kirk did. Kirk said it first.
Okay, you're right.
Kirk said it first.
But now he has COVID.
Now he does have COVID, but he'll be fine. At least he got it now before the season.
Yes.
It's better than like week 1, because our backups kind of stink.
But then I gotta finish this off because I came back, and then I'm telling you, man, God is real, and He was working through this because third game of the season, my senior year, which is it was the same exact team where I tore my ACL. I broke my leg. Literally, the first play I ran the ball, the first play, broke my leg. And it was like the first, like we went on defense first, 4 and out, quick, and then we're going out there, good field position. We're on like the 10-yard line, and I'm about to like try to like fight for extra yards and score, and then my leg just breaks. Man, this kid broke my leg. It was messed up. And I'm like, wow, why, God? I guess you don't want me playing football.
Was that the last play you played football?
Well, I actually came back later that season.
In the same season?
Yeah.
Wait, I did know that. I remember that.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, listen, like I gotta play some football, man. I got to.
Wait a second. You broke your leg. I'm sorry. I definitely remember this happening.
Yes.
Obviously, we keep tabs on you. But like, you broke your leg week 3.
Yeah.
And came back and played when?
I came back. I played in the what was it? I played in the sectional championship game. So that was like 9 weeks after.
9 weeks after breaking your leg?
Yeah.
Oh my dude.
And it was like I wasn't technically supposed to.
Yeah.
But
well, you weren't technically supposed to
even
your entire senior year.
Right. So and that's the thing, when the doctors were like, "Oh yeah, you shouldn't play cuz like about my leg." I'm like, "Listen, doc, you have no idea."
Yeah.
Like,
Doc,
you don't even know.
You.
Yeah, like I mean,
that's sick, dude.
Like you telling me I can't play cuz my leg means nothing to me. And if it hurt, if it was hurting, I wouldn't go out there cuz like it hurt.
Which one hurt more?
Oh,
ACL
my leg.
Really?
My leg. Oh yeah. ACL didn't even hurt, man. It was weird.
Really?
I didn't think I did
was it
anything
just like
serious.
A pop and just like
It was exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly. It was no contact. I just cut and then popped.
Yeah, because you can like walk on a torn ACL.
Yes.
Right? So like you just side to side. There's nothing there.
Yeah,
right?
I literally went golfing the next day and was like fine.
Oh, you didn't know it was torn?
No, I didn't. No one knew it was torn. Like, when I like went off on the field, the trainer literally said, "Oh, it's not your ACL. Don't worry."
What?
And that could have been the worst take of all time.
Bad takes. Old takes exposed.
Yes.
Bad take.
Yeah.
Wait, because isn't there like an ACL test they can always do like right there, and they're like they can tell right away?
Yes, and they did it. They did it. They did it, and they were like, "All right, it still seems to be intact." And then I went to another doctor that my dad knew, and he's like, "Oh, it's totally torn, completely." Jeez. And he did the same exact thing. I'm like, what is going on, man? Like,
Wow.
who should I believe?
Not to throw the rebuff trainers under the bus.
I
but,
mean, hey,
I mean,
that's true.
yeah.
I didn't even realize. Shout out them
shout out them.
for all their hard work.
Yeah, they're trying their
You
best.
can't get them all right, you know?
Good. All right, let's. We're past time here, so let's do a
past
little
time.
bright side here.
Let's do it.
My bright side for today is it's picture day for
Hey.
our boys. So we're gonna
Brush your
smile.
teeth,
Yeah,
comb your
you're gonna
hair.
have a smile big and bright. I'm trying to think positively about picture day, even though picture day sucks because I want to practice instead of sit there and smile.
So you don't have it's just pictures.
No, we have practice. We have pictures in the middle of our practice. So I have to.
What?
Yeah, so practice from like basically 4 to 7.
Okay.
But we have photos at 5. So it like breaks up our practice schedule, all that stuff. So
That's
I'm trying
a
to think positively. Erin has a bright side on Instagram. She's a bright side. Just moved into my new house.
Nice.
And cooking breakfast at 1 p.m.
Oh, hey.
Let's go.
Never
A
too
little
late for some breakfast.
For lunch, never too late. We love that. Shout out to Erin. Thanks for tuning in today. We love you. Noah, what you got for your bright side?
My bright side for today, man, the sun is out.
It's true. It was cloudy this
It
morning.
was cloudy this morning. Yesterday was cloudy, right? Mm-hmm. I think.
It was over. It was kind of nice though. Yesterday.
It was
like
nice and
overcast.
cool, yeah. But, I love the sun, man. Every
yeah.
day there's blue skies and there's the sun out. It's like, it's a good day.
We love that.
It's a good day.
All right, folks. Happy Monday. Thanks for being here with us. We
Thank
love
you,
y'all.
everyone.
We'll be tomorrow. We'll be Top 10 Tuesday, which we believe will have special guest, our new producer Noah.
Yes, sir.
So
Getting all involved.
stay tuned
Let's
for
go.
that tomorrow. It's gonna be great. We'll see you then.
All
Bye.
right. Have
Love
a good
y'all.
one.
Oh. Peace out, Instagram.
All right. All right.
Good. All wrapped up on YouTube.